me a minute. Give me a minute. Hi there. How's my bag and stuff? I just put on there, but never mind. Let's just see how we can do this. Greetings, greetings, greetings. So we're just gonna get this right. Hope it works. Greetings, 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 greetings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. 1 second. So we're just gonna get this right. So give me a minute, please. The topic is what we're gonna go on. We want to talk about the dollar, and it's very important we talk about that. So let me just quickly do this for a second. Make it clearer. Do apologize, so we can start it in the right manner. Yeah, it is fine, I believe. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just make sure I come back here. So we'll talk about this for a bit. I hope it makes sense. So please do share. I'm going to try and share it as well. We have a lot to say and to do. Okay, so let's get this up and running. So we will begin that process now. Just give me a minute, please. So we want to make sure this thing is working in the way it should. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Greetings, greetings, greetings. You are listening to Citizen AI, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'm just checking 1 or 2 things. I'm just going to make sure I got it right. Is it there? Yeah, okay. I'll make sure I've got it in the right way, because I don't want the video to be interrupted at all once I start the process. I want it to be focused in the same vein. So beg your pardon. So if you're watching, you're listening to Citizen AI, the platform we speak to power. We're going to start off shortly. So so let me just go here. Let me just check something quickly. Okay. No, there's not a company. Let's do that again. Upload. The message is this one. Dollarised. Okay. So I'll come back and do that a bit. I might have to do it another way. We'll see. Dollarised. Dollarised, yeah. Okay. Upload. Now. Okay, so we're gonna start that. So let us go ahead. I think you can see it now. Beg your pardon. We're gonna go. Let me just shut that down. So you'll be seeing it different. I don't want it to be holding up. Okay. So we've already begun on here. Let me just check 1 or 2 things, then we can begin properly. As you're watching, please do share. Help us grow the platform. You're of course watching Citizen AI, the platform where we speak truth to power. I need your support. I need your help in growing the platform on YouTube. So please, I'm going to come and talk about that. Africa has been impoverished for so long because of bad governance imposed on us. Democracy is not something that we should be supporting on the African continent. It has not served us well. Democracy has not served us well on the African continent. Sorry, let me just make sure I get this right. Democracy has not served us well on the African continent. And I am very, very certain about that. And that's why we're trying to make sure that you get that message. Sorry, I'm just checking 1 or 2 things. So just give me a minute. want to make sure we can share it far and wide. So let's go share. So greetings, greetings, greetings. If you're watching for the first time, please share the broadcast. Help us reach more people. It's very important. We're gonna just try and do the best we can. There's a few things that we're trying to sort out, and I need to work out how I'm gonna do it. We've got one or two things going on, and we want people to help us grow the platform. So please, when you see us go live, just share the broadcast, help us reach more people, and it really is important. So forgive me if the picture is slightly tilted. We're trying to adjust it so it gives you a better view. It's slightly on the side, but the message is what I wanted you to get until we're trying to sort out one or two things regarding that. But don't worry, we will ultimately do we'll do the very best that we can and give you that information. So let me just check something. So greetings, greetings, greetings. Please do share the broadcast. Help us reach as many people as possible. Help us get everything going in the way it should. There is a lot to speak about, and this might be Nigeria specific to another way, to a certain extent. Will be Nigeria specific, this topic today, but it's going to be, well, actually it will be partly Nigeria specific, partly. But what I want to do, we will share again. I will share it. So if greetings to you all. There's a lot of work to do, but we all have to continue. So please, like I said, if you do want this food, let me know. Get in touch. I'm going to try and get there's a lot that I'm trying to do at the minute, so I'm not getting. There's a lot that needs to be. I'm not briefly, in shortly. So, yeah, okay, let's carry on. I think I'm going to do this. I think I've got enough now, and I'll share as we go along as much as I can. So if you do want to leave a comment, let's hear from you. It'd be great to hear from you as well. Okay. If I need to, I've got a video on the go that I might play once I go away to talk about Very Dark Man and the court case. If I need to, in between and come back.
Good problem, not bad problem. Very, very good.
So let us continue to watch. I'll be back in a second, then I'll go live shortly.
Just introduction from you. Yes, my name is. I respectfully withdraw if there's any misgivings. Thank you. Chairman of Protocol duly observed. My name is Aweru Esquire. I'm a legal practitioner, and I'm the counsel for Bobrisky, Idris, also known as Idris. Thank you very much. Thank you. We will come to that. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, this is a speech delivered by Honorable Ginger Omusibe, Chairman Joint Committees on the investigation of disturbing allegations of corruption against the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and the Nigerian Correctional Services during the investigation hearing on Monday, 30th September 2024 at the House of Representatives, New Building, National Assembly Complex.
If you've been wondering about joining the crypto realm to grow your wealth, then we've got something special for you. Almost 90% of crypto investors lose their money because they don't follow any strategy and lack an understanding of the technology behind cryptos. Only 10% of crypto investors have developed a proven method of making money, and this is where we come in. I'm inviting you to our upcoming online cryptocurrency masterclass, where you'll gain access to the knowledge that I've used as an investor to become a multi-millionaire. And now I'm sharing my strategy in our free masterclass. Prepare yourself for this truly exciting day, where I will take you through the basics of cryptocurrencies and why you should take note of this exciting asset class. At Investment Mastery, we've helped over 50,000 career professionals and investors of all ages discover key strategies that have been proven to make millions in the crypto market. Whether you're starting out or looking to take your investing skills up a notch, It's not too late to take control of your financial success. These secrets will simplify blockchain technology and crypto investing for you. I will provide you with a step-by-step approach, as well as explore different types of vehicles available, including cryptocurrencies and tokens. So book your place and discover the different strategies that have worked for me over years. And I'll tell you how I manage my portfolio safely and effectively to minimize risk and maximize profits. And if you're still on the fence, our Trustpilot reviews with a 4.8 rating are a testament to why we are one of the most reputable financial education companies all over Europe. Don't miss out on your chance to become a successful cryptocurrency investor and work towards financial independence for yourself and your family. So, register now for my upcoming cryptocurrency masterclass, and I look forward to seeing you there.
Hey, business owner, please do not sell at the end of your presentation. What do I mean? Look, if you're a business owner and you're doing webinars, you're doing virtual events or a live stage performance somewhere, and you're performing in front of an audience of people that you'd like potentially become a paying client of yours, the biggest mistake you could ever make is to do your pitch at the very end of your presentation. Now, what do I mean? So if you're doing sort of 60, 90 minutes, maybe a couple of hours of presentation, what's commonplace is content, and then you pitch at the end. Here's why you should not do that. Because look, people have a buying strategy. People have a buying mechanism, a sort of series of thoughts they have to go through in their head in order to want something. And if you just throw it on them at the very end, they haven't had enough time to run their buying strategy. Does that make sense? And that means you'll leave them hanging and you won't get the sales that you should be making from that start of presentation. Understand, selling comes in two formats. Number one is the selling, which is the showcasing of what you've got, explaining what it is, who it's for, how it works, when it is.
Oh gosh, sorry about that.
The features, the benefits, all that kind of. That is classic selling.
Whoa. Sorry about that.
To this very significant
Sorry about that.
investigative hearing on the allegations of corruption leveled against the Economic and Financial Crime Commission.
Let's take
and
that
the
away.
Nigerian Correctional Service by Mr. Idris O, a popular Nigerian cross-dresser also known as Bobrisky. It was reported that during this...
So we're going to pause that for now. We're going to pause that and come back. Now, we are going to go into the discussion proper. So let us start with here. We're going to start with the dollarization of Nigeria and the fact that Nigeria is, people are suffering on the streets in Nigeria. There's been protests on the streets today, led by Moyori. So let me see if I can get that to you. 1 second. Where am I now? That's it. So I'm just showing you. Let me see if this will work. I'm going to try one more time about doing this thing on here. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm just trying to show you one or two things. Just want to make sure we try it. Hopefully it works. If it does, then if it doesn't, then it doesn't. We will just try. All we do is just to give you information. Give me a minute, please. I'm just trying to access the information and make sure it's ready to be used. Go live. Okay. It doesn't want to go live. Now that we said, okay, we're going to try and do it. We haven't done it for a while. Good job we haven't. This is not the only platform that we have. So, okay. Anyway, never mind. So, we are going to go live. If I go too far ahead, make that small. Here I am. We'll talk about things. There's so much to talk about, really, but I'll talk about this today. We will talk about this issue of the greetings as you're watching. We're going to talk about the issue of the dollarized economy. And it's in many African countries. You're listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you very much for joining. 1 second, just make it slightly higher so that you can see me rather than the desk. Okay. Yeah, I think that's better. I think we're there. Okay. Welcome on board. You're listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I hope you can see the broadcast. Please do share. So we're going to talk about the dollarized economy. Today is Nigeria's Independence Day. But before I go too far ahead, let us go live on here. Change that to interview and go live. So, greetings. Those of you watching, greetings. You are listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Just trying to show one or two things, and before we go too far ahead, please share the broadcast. There is a lot to be said. As you know, we do our broadcast in maybe 2-3 hours, something like that. So please do take the time to join us, and we'll cover a range of topics. As ever, this platform is for Africa, and in raising the awareness about our rights on the African continent. So please, we encourage you to please share the broadcast. Share. Have I got it in the right place? Am I in the right place? I am in the right place. That's correct. Just want to make sure everything is in the right place. Good. Yes. Okay. Greetings and welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. As you're coming in, please share. Hit the like button. Give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people. And yeah. Share. Welcome on board. You're listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. And I'd really like you all to help us grow the platform. So let me quickly just do this whilst I'm doing a few more things. So just put it there, put it into a few places just to raise the awareness, and we can begin. And then I'll send it and I will do some more as we go on. You're listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. It's a pleasure to have you join us, and please do share the broadcast. Share the broadcast and help us grow the platform. Whilst we're doing that, we're going to try and do something different today. We're going to sing the song. We're going to sing with just a backing track today. It's How Long Una Go to Suffer. You can get the song on iTunes and on Spotify. Please download it. Help us grow the platform. The more you download it, the more we're able to get some funds together to do several things. One of which is to actually begin to hit the ground running in our local communities across Africa, making people know their rights in the local language. I've talked about that often enough. That's the steps we need to take. So greetings, and welcome. You're listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Before we proceed, let us go ahead. Citizen AY. My people, I throw a salute. Hey. Me wanna hear you. Here we go. How long gonna go this suffer? 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 My people, we don't tire inside Nigeria. That slave camp we dey oh. My people, we don't tire for the country where them they call Nigeria. That slave camp oh. The time done knock where we suppose. Stand up for rights oh. Stand up for rights oh. The time done knock where we suppose. Stand up oh. For our rights oh. For self-determination. How long How long gonna go they suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go they suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go they suffer? How long go? How long? How long, my people? How long? How long gonna go they suffer? Abdul Salam na fake man. Now he put that yeah constitution for your head, yo. Abdul Salam na fake man. Now military man come tell una say una get constitution. Na lie yo, na fake, na fraud oh. That yeah constitution. Now in then they take close to na eye yo. Make una wake up, oh. Mo kan bere ni o, I just dey wonder. Mo kan bere ni o, I just dey wonder. Mo kan bere ni o, I just dey wonder. Mo kan bere ni o, I just dey wonder. Bere ni o, I just dey wonder. Mo kan bere ni o, I just dey wonder. Mo kan bere ni o, I just dey wonder. Mo kan bere ni o, I just dey wonder. My people, I want make una know say oh, self-determination oh, na your right yo. My people, I want make una know say oh, self-determination na your right yo. You must fight for your rights. You must stand for your rights. You must get up, stand up. You must tell your people for your village, for your town, for your city. Any inside country where you dey oh, Atiku, Emiloko, Peter Obi no be the solution. That the solution now be the solution. Make una wake up. Make una wake up. Time done knock. You be Yoruba man. You be Afran. I want make una know say self-determination na your right you. Hey, 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 Yoruba land na your land yo. Middle Belt na your land yo. Hausa land na your land yo. Biafra land na your land yo. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. Ra 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 oh. Thank you all so much. Hope you enjoy that. You can download that tune on iTunes and Spotify. It's called How Long Una Go Dey Suffer. It's on my website, www.citizenay.org. Welcome. You're listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Please do share. Help us grow the platform. And I want to say special thanks to Smart Monkey Studios. Smart Monkey Studios produced that track. And is a great friend of mine, and I will be doing some more work with him, no doubt, in the future. Greetings and welcome. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Okay, today we're going to touch on this topic here. I want to just show you briefly so that you have an idea. We are going to talk about the dollarized economy. It is literally taking away our wealth as a nation and indeed in the whole of Africa. That is why we are calling for and we are supporting the actions of Burkina Faso that you see behind me, Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goïta of Mali, and then our Tierney of Niger. All of them have pulled out of the dollarized system. They've pulled out of the the colonial financial structures. They are creating their own. They have their own army, the AES army. They are creating their own economy and they're providing their own security. And also they have their own passport. I will come and talk about the passport later on. Let me switch that off. Okay. So we're going to just switch over now to the main. Sorry, 1 second. So we're going to switch over. Whoa. Sorry about that. Yeah. So what we want to do today is to help raise awareness. One of the things that we have to understand is that all of the currencies, all of the Western currencies, they are all made higher. They have all been made to be higher than that of African currencies. And it's by design. It is by design. And it is time we understand that this is a system designed to enslave us on our continent. We need to reject it. We need to totally reject it. And 1 second, let me just see. Okay, let me just go there. Use, okay, that's fine. There's no harm. So, yes. So we want to make sure that we don't fall for it. Please, we need to understand that dollars, euros, pounds, whatever else they call it, all of the Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, they are all just paper. They are not backed by anything. They are not backed by commodity. And this was what Gaddafi was trying to do. Gaddafi was trying to make sure that our currency was backed by, backed by our resources. And you know what they did to Gaddafi. He was unalived, as you all know. He was unalived by the West. Under this guise of, oh, they were trying to do some democracy or whatever. And they came in and they took him out. Do you know that many of the water boreholes, big water boreholes he made across Libya, they've all been bombed. There was a flooding a couple of years back. The West bombed it because they didn't want Africa to be free. The vision that Gaddafi had, very much like Patrice Lumumba, very much like Kwame Nkrumah, very much like Amilcar Cabral, Medi Ben Baka, Sylvanus Olympio, Felix Mume. I could go on. In the 60s, the West unalived, they literally unalived the greatest, perhaps the greatest crop of African leaders that were prepared to work together to free Africa. They unalived them, one after the other, systematically. Two of them was unalived in Europe. One, I think, I can't remember his name now. I think Felix Mume was unalived in, Felix Mume was alived in Geneva by the French Secret Service. And then the other one, Medi Ben Baka, was unalived in France, again, by the French. And of course, we know what happened to Patrice Lumumba. Patrice Lumumba's case, he was unalived in his land. They used Mobutu. This was set up by we now understand. There's a lady called, I've forgotten her name now. Anyway, there's a lady in the UK. She was involved with the Belgium Prime Minister at the time, and of course UA. Yes, exactly. Instigated war. Yeah, he wanted Africa to have their own gold dinner, and US-UK instigated war. Absolutely, Kitten. Well said. Well said, Kitten. You are spot on. So the point I'm making is this. They don't, if you go and look at the West, and I'm going to show you why I'm saying that we need to pull out. Right now in Nigeria, it is supposed to be Independent Day in Nigeria, right now. But there is nothing to celebrate. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Citizen NY, the platform where we speak truth to power. If you like what you're seeing, and if you like what we're saying, and if it resonates with you, please do share. We welcome gifts. Do donate and support and share the broadcast and let it go far and wide. We are here to raise awareness. We support the Alliance of Sahel States 1000%. We are in support of them. We're in support of Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, Assimi Goïta of Mali, and General Chiani of Niger. They are standing and showing the rest of Africa how we can literally free ourselves from bondage that we have been in for over 500 years. It's a great thing that they're doing, and we must support them. Did you know that Burkina Faso, under Burkina Faso, as Ibrahim Traore has revived their airlines. He paid for a 98-seater, something called Air Brea, something, I can't remember, something Brea Airline, Brea 120 aircraft. He paid the money, a 98-seater. For the first time in a long time, they have their own airline, a 98-seater. It's not leased or loaned, they own it. Burkina Faso have their airlines, they can now start moving their people around. This is what we mean by good leadership. Not only that, he is making sure that the talents of Burkina Faso, the students that they go to polytechnic and universities in Burkina Faso, and they stay in Africa to use their talent on the African continent. So he spoke about this. You will see my post. If you go and look at my post on my timeline, you will see this. So these are men that are doing things for Africa. And of course, Mali has said they've totally turned away from the IMF. I might play a video where you will hear one of the speakers that Ibrahim Traore sent to UN. I might play that as we go along. But it's important to understand that Africa, we have everything we need. We don't need the West. As I speak to you in Nigeria now, the Nigerian naira is pegged to the dollar. Or they say it's free floating. It's nonsense. Free floating what? Tell me, of what use is the dollar to Africans on the African continent? If not for it to be a way for the West to come in and take the resources of Africa on the cheap. And I'll tell you why. Now, this is why we need to continue to advocate for it. Today, Nigeria is supposed to be 64 years old, independent. From what I said to you yesterday, we're not independent. Nigeria is simply not independent. And we are making this aware. We're making that awareness. I've showed you records. We actually have records of payment made by the British government to a man called George Goldie for £865,000 to take over the entire nation called Nigeria, the entire land called Nigeria. It is effectively a company, nothing less. It is a company. We, the people who are in it, what still? We don't own it. They've been this is one of the biggest lies, that when we say that, when they tell us, oh, Africa, we're a nation, we have nations in Africa, we're not nations. We are resource collection points, and we need to address to free ourselves. And with that resource collection points, they tell us the currency we're going to use. They tell us the rate of our currency, but we cannot determine the rate of their currency. We have the resources. We have the gold. We have the diamond. We have the oil. We have the gas. We have the bitumen. We have the lithium. We have the bauxite, copper, steel. You name it. It is all on the African continent. There is a scramble for Africa going on. This time, we need to be awake. BRICS, the kitten, yes, BRICS. Let me bring kitten on. I like what you're saying there. I'll follow you, and I'm going to add you if you wanted to chip in. And let's have you come in and say a few words as we go along. It's very, very important. Now, I'm going to show you some records. Mandinka Warrior, thank you. I'll bring you on board as well. So I'm going to show you all. You're on board as well. Okay. So 1 second, please. Mandinka Warrior, welcome. So let me just, can you hear me now, my brother? Can you hear me there?
Yes, I can hear you, my brother.
Good.
How are you? Good afternoon.
Greetings. What would you like to say? Let's hear from
my brother, I love this show. I love your show. Whenever you come up, the thing is, I brother, I'm going to tell you this, it's the energy that you have, you vibe, you've got the happy face, this is Africa we know, right? Okay. It's amazing the smile that you have, Hey, bro, seriously, like I said, keep you up, my brother. I love to see you, because when you talk, you have that smile, even though, you're talking about, you're serious about Africa, you're passionate about Africa, but at the same time, that smile, brother, that is, that's a selling point that you have, seriously. But, talk about Africa, like as I said, I know I watch you all the time, bro, we can talk about Africa until next year. But like you said just now, Africa, enough is enough. These countries, they've looted us for years and years and years. Now, it's enough. We have to close our doors and tell these people, no, it's our turn now. We have to provide for our people. We have to provide for our people. Okay, it's about time, like you said, all these resources that we have in Africa, let's African, continent, African people enjoy these resources. It's about time we enjoy this. Huh?
Well said.
Africa is still in poverty. Okay, with all this money that we have in Africa, we're not even. It's just like, let me give you an example. It's just like I'm a millionaire, but my family don't even see this money. They don't even enjoy that in poverty. What is the point? What's the point of me having all these millions in my bank account here, but my family are still in poverty? African money, the people to ask the next door neighbor for food and other things. And that's what's been happening in Africa. We still, getting aid from, from the US, from, from the EU. Well, we don't need all that. We've got everything in Africa, like you said. So, like you said, I like the idea. Africa, let's come together. Let's have this unity. Let's have one Africa. Okay, like what the president of Burkina Faso is doing. Ibrahima. That's obviously my name is Ibrahim as well. I'm proud of
Okay.
that guy. I am proud of that guy. I
Your
wish
namesake.
all the African leaders here they can look up to him and see what he's trying to do to actually change the mindset of Africans. Say, you know what? Now it's our turn to enjoy our money. Okay, we shouldn't be going after the EU or the America. They should be coming to us and we tell them no, 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 no. For the next 20 years, it's going to be us. Okay, because we can stand on our own if we come together as one Africa. Unity. I think that's what we need in unity. And my brother, one thing you not even mentioned as well, I'm going to tell you this, it's sad in Africa if you want to go to some part of Africa, you need a visa. Why is that? When you want to go to some part of Africa, they ask you for a visa as an African? As an African, I think that's something that they need to discuss. That needs to, that they need to, that for me, that's something needs to change. That as an African, I should be able to go to South Africa. I should be able to go to Nigeria as long as I can afford it, brother. Okay, but Africa, let's come together and enjoy our resources. Let's enjoy. Okay, African youth, let's wake up, let's rise up and challenge our leaders. If they don't provide for us, let's vote them out. Let's take on the street and do it peacefully and get rid of these people and account for them. Listen, we should be enjoying. We shouldn't be in poverty, Africa. We've got everything in that continent.
Well said.
Let's enjoy.
Well said. Well said. Well
But
said.
it's about time Africa will enjoy, my brother. But yeah, I'm gonna, allow you to come. But yeah, thank you so much. Like as I said, I watch your show with that smile. You always make my day. And not only me, I'm sure
Thank
that millions of people that are watching you. You put a smile on their face because of your attitude that you have. Humbleness. This is amazing. This is what we know as African. This is how we start. But thank you so much, my brother. So I'm gonna let you come. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wow. That's my great brother Mandinka Warrior. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate those comments, those kind comments. I really appreciate it, and I take it to heart. And to everybody else as well watching, just the fact that you're watching, it makes my day. And we're sharing very important information and raising awareness and raising the vibration on the African continent. That's what this is about. And yeah, the smile is there, designed to make sure that we know that we own this earth, literally, because the entire earth wants a piece of us. They know what we have, but we don't know. And we're here to raise that awareness, to make us know who we are, our worth, and begin to actually make sure we benefit from that. Very much like Mandinka Warrior just said. But thank you so much, my brother. Teacher, let's hear from you. What would you like to say before we proceed? Welcome on board. Let's hear from you, my brother. Teacher, I hope I'm not... Teacher, are you there? Can you unmute yourself? Hello, teacher. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm inviting you to speak. Are you able to speak, teacher? Okay, whilst we are waiting for you to come on, I will crack on. So, for example, Nigeria now, since 1982 in Nigeria, we have been spending dollars in our hotels. School fees are paid in dollars. We buy our oil. Companies in Nigeria have to pay for the oil that they get from our land in dollars. What's going on? How can this happen? So that is what I mean. The entire African continent, except for these three now, has been dollarized. And the reason why it's dollarized is because what they do, when they want to buy our oil, our raw materials, they always buy it in our own currency. When they want to buy, listen to me, please, listen, and I will show you proof. When they want to buy our mineral resources, they always buy it in local currencies, or they say, oh, it's raw material. They dictate the price of our raw materials to us via the exchange rate, because they peg down, they make sure that our currency is worthless, and their currency is 100 times more. For example, Naira is not worth up to 1p in the dollar. Naira is not up to. I am signature. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Thank you. I am signature. Naira is not up to 1 cent in the dollar. Again, all our currencies, it is designed that any of the resources that they want to buy. In the case of Niger, or recently, Niger, France was getting the uranium from Niger at 70 cents in the euro per kilograms. Now that Niger has left, has kicked the French out, they are selling a kilo of uranium at 200 euros. Can you see the big difference? This is extortion. This is exploitation. And this is why I'm saying we have to cut away from the pound, from the euro, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, all of their financial structures, because they are not backed by any currency. The US currency is not backed by anything. It has nothing to back it with. And what they do, because they've made our currencies worthless, they buy more of our resources at dirt cheap prices and they impoverish us. And then they tell us that who is actually giving aid? Africa is giving aid to the entire world because they are pegging down, they are holding down the value of our resources in our land. Please, we welcome gifts as you're watching. Donate, share. We like, and also you can also donate to on the PayPal. And also, if you do want to get this T-shirt and hoodie, if you like it, do get in touch. We can get you. I can send it to you. We have them in various sizes. So please do get in touch and help us grow the platform and share and of course gift. We really appreciate you. So what I'm saying to you is this. Everything they're doing is to keep Africa underfoot. They take our resources and then they blame us for what's going on. They take our resources, they take our land, they impoverish us in our land. They are creating what Africa is an oasis. There is nothing you want on this entire earth that is not in Africa. We have everything. We don't need to go out of Africa. And like Ibrahim Traore said, our youth must be able to reach their true potential on the African continent. And that is what we must do. We need to come up and speak up about this and encourage people to join in speaking up for Africa. Because this has gone on long enough. Yusuf, let me bring Yusuf on. I'll take that off for a minute. I think it's so it is very, very important when we talk about this. Welcome on board, Yusuf. Greetings, Yusuf. What would you like to say? Welcome, my brother. What would you like to say? Okay, let's hear from you. Go ahead. Hi there. Hello, Yusuf. You there? Would you like to say something? Yusuf, can you hear me? Hello, Yusuf. Can you hear me? Hello, Yusuf.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother. Good afternoon. Welcome. What would you like to say?
Good afternoon. I'm listening. I'm very, very excited about what is going on.
Fantastic. It is, and rightly so.
Right.
It is great news. What part of Africa?
May God bless you. May God bless you.
Ashe. Thank you. Thank you. So, what would you like to say?
And right now, I am in Libya.
Wow. Okay. So, what is happening in Libya?
Sorry?
What is happening in Libya? How is Libya?
Like how you said it before, me actually on another issue, I'm not blaming the white men and I'm not blaming any country of Europe. Me, I blame we Africa as we are black. My reason is...
We have to say it. You're right. It has to be said.
We follow the left.
Go ahead.
Now my network was not capable.
Yes, I know. I understand. It might be the network, but that's okay. We hear you loud and clear though, and we get the message. Can you? Okay, if it's coming and going. Listen,
My brother,
yeah.
my bro, are you with me?
Yes, 100%, 100%, 100%. It might be your network, but I can hear you 100%. We hear everything you're saying. Oh, sorry, it's the network. Okay, I'll mute you. I'll carry on. But listen, we hear you. We hear you. I'll carry on and I'll come back to you. Your network is difficult. Can you speak now? Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, carry on. Let's talk for a few more minutes because I like what you said. We need to really look at ourselves and the problem. We have to put a stop to this problem. This has gone on for 500 years. Yeah, go ahead.
That is it. See, if my own reason is.
Go ahead.
Now, if you look at what is going on in our own countries in Africa, anyone that can stand up, you will say that it is from the colonization or from this thing. And if you see this thing practically, what is going on, our own people, we ourselves are in charge of any problem of Africa.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you. Yes, you're right. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm hearing you. Carry on. Go ahead. We hear you. Oh, network. I was very, very good. Yusuf, thank you so much. I hope I'm going to try and see if I can bring you back, Yusuf. Because the network seems to have just played a game. I'll see if I can add you. Throw me an invite again if you can, Yusuf. And I know you're following. Bantu Queen. Oh, is Bantu Queen here? Let me add you straight away, of course. Oh, I didn't realize. I'm going to add Bantu Queen straight away. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let me add Bantu Queen and welcome Bantu Queen. Greetings, my sister. How are you?
I am good.
Good.
There's an echoing.
I'll mute it. Go ahead.
Yes, I am. Can you hear me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I am good. I give thanks for another great day. I'm doing well on my side.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, what the young man has just said is facts. Right now, we are dealing with our own. Our own is our biggest problem right now. Our leaders and their government. You know, our puppet leaders, our flip-flop leaders, our schoolboys leaders, because they are not men, they are schoolboys. You know? So right now, that's the force we are fighting against, our own. Our own, because they know the principle. They know that in order for us to strive, we have to move away from the West.
Exactly.
Simple.
Exactly.
But our puppet leaders are empty basket full of big words, and they cannot stand against the West. They are cowards. They are afraid. They're afraid, and they have no shame. Look at the Messiah in Burkina Faso.
Oh.
People say, "Oh, they are waiting for the Messiah to return." The Messiah is here, and they don't even see him.
That's it.
You know, they are trying to kill our young Messiah.
Exactly.
So right now, the forces what we are fighting is our own right now.
You
know,
Ivory
so we have
Coast,
to look
Ghana.
at home.
Yeah.
Look at home now. We are fighting our own people right now. Our own people. They are still our puppet. Our leaders are so ignorant.
Yeah.
That they sit and allow America, Europe, the West, the vampires, the blood-sucking leeches to come in and stole our resource.
Yep.
While the African tribe, they're useless.
Yep.
Our leaders are useless at this moment. So they are the ones that we are fighting right now. You know, because they take orders from their slave masters.
Yep, that's for sure.
And we, it doesn't matter where you're in the world. I'm speaking about my people. You cannot have peace unless you have equal rights and justice. Without equal rights and justice, there will be no peace.
Well said. Well said.
So we have to clean up our backyards at this moment. And we have to deal with our leaders. You know, we need new kitchen towels. We need to throw away the old kitchen cloth. We need new kitchen cloth. We need new kitchen towels now. New tablecloth. We need to get rid of the old ones. That's what my grandmother would say.
Yep.
We have to get rid of the old kitchen cloth to bring in new kitchen cloth.
Yes. Well said. Well said.
So right now we are dealing with our own is our biggest problem right now. Our own.
Yep.
That's no my 2 cents for now.
Thank you so much.
And I just want to say I am very happy that the young generation is waking up to kick them out.
Yes.
Simple.
Yes.
And that's why we have to do civic education. We have to give civic education to the youths.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well said, Bantu Queen. Well said. Well said, Bantu Queen. Well said. Yes, you're absolutely right. We need to be doing civic awareness. And also, you talked about one second, my brother Yusuf. I'll come to you. You said something. Also, we mustn't forget what you said the last time about having libations. Please let us get used to that. We're gonna hopefully we'll build a large enough family on this platform and other platforms where we're gonna actually pick days where we'll be doing libations, because we need to really connect our spirit spiritually and really begin to change the vibrations on the planet. We have the power to do so. It is in us. Trust me, it is in us. So thank you very much, Bantu Queen. Yusuf, let's hear from you. What would you like to say, my brother? Go ahead. Unmute yourself. Okay, so I'm unmuting Yusuf so that we can speak. Okay. Go ahead, Yusuf. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. You need to unmute. Unmute yourself. Okay. Now, I've unmuted you now. Can you hear me? You have to unmute. Press unmute yourself. You're muted. Hang on. I can't hear you. You have to unmute yourself. Okay, in 31 seconds.
No sound.
Yeah.
No sound.
No sound, Yusuf. Yusuf. No sound. No sound. We can't hear you. Yusuf. Oh. Yusuf, we can't hear you. Yusuf, we can't hear you. Yusuf, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can you unmute? You have to unmute yourself. Press unmute. Okay. Oh, it's a shame it's just dropped off. Okay, let us we'll go to Nature Lover, and then we'll go to Kendi. Nature Lover, welcome on board. What would you like to say? Let's hear from you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Me want to say is we are actually part of our problem, and we need to deal with the internal enemy before we go to the external one. You know, we need to deal with the internal one. In fact, right now, what I want us to do is all of us should be policing around the countries, physically and online. Those who are trying to, try to speak ill about our people in Burkina Faso and Mali, Niger, because we all have to be policing. You don't have to actually be in Burkina to police. We have to be everywhere, and we have to have structures that we can report in case we see anything or we hear anything that is dangerous to their government. In that way, we will help. It's not only the technology, the satellite technology that can help these people protect them, but our reporting can help.
Indeed.
You know, we can report. If especially the big platform like Citizen, if you have a link, you can give to people in case they have heard anything.
Yes.
That go, dangerous to them. We will report immediately, so that they can investigate the situation. And I think that's the structure we need to put up around this time to protect these kind of leaders like Ibrahim Traore, Shiani, and then this
Goita.
If now we will be talking and we may not do anything, you know.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have to help. We have to help in that way.
You're right. I agree.
You know,
I
because
agree
we
with you.
have to actually take care of our homes. Because there are some filthy people that are among us.
Yeah.
And we have to literally be checking them seriously.
Yes, we've got to be checking them. You're right.
And talking to the Africa leaders, some of them I don't even know what is going on. I mean, our leaders behave like they don't have brains.
Yeah.
You see, divide and conquer rule that these people use for us. You see, this is the era that things are changing. We call it geopolitics. The geopolitics that is going on, people take advantage of geopolitics.
Exactly.
Everybody working for their interest. I don't know whether these our leaders are damn. They don't know, because right now Russia is under attack, and they need allies. So some of us who are having common interest with the big power supposed to ally with the big power, so that they can also help us to stand. I don't know how these damn palace. I call them palace slaves. They are palace slaves. They are not leaders in Africa. To be honest with you, just think about it. The whole mighty Russia, they have the same enemy we have. They have never had the situation like this time since 2022 up to now. They never have a situation with these people like the way they have with these people. And now you can see that Russia is even looking for allies.
Exactly.
Like we are always saying, no man stand alone. No matter how strong they are, they can never stand alone. They need allies. Instead of our puppet leaders to see this and then balance the power, they never saw that they are still running around these people who are going down. I mean, I don't know. Even the dollar is going down. They can't even see the dollar is going down. What kind of stupid is this? I mean, these people, do they even need to survive in Africa? Huh? They see that the dollar is going down. They see that what Russia and China are doing. They are bringing down the dollar and it's going down. I don't know whether they don't have brain to calculate. Instead of you to leave them alone and come and back this one, Ibrahim Traore and other people, your brothers, so that you can stand ally with the other powers. You are still following them, looking for money from them. These people, I don't know what kind of damn idea. I mean, they don't understand what they call geopolitics.
Exactly. Exactly. Huh? Exactly.
So we need to, I mean, actually keep a check on them. We need to keep check and reporting to Ibrahim Traore and co.
Yeah, I agree.
And let me tell you, anybody that think any other African country will develop with democracy is lie. If you want to take your resources, you have to debunk the constitution that they made there, so that we can create another new constitution for ourselves, not the constitution these people have right now. I'm telling you, if Nigeria don't disband that, they demolish that constitution that you guys have with military, let me tell you, you can never be free. I'm telling you, Ghanaians, the same thing everywhere, same thing.
I agree.
I'm telling you, if you want to keep to that constitution and see, you elect a president upon president, elect, nothing will change. I tell you the truth. Because listen, if Ibrahim Traore and co, if they wouldn't have taken the country on their own hand with the power, brother, do you think this country would have stand like the way they stand and we are all praising and admiring them?
No way. No way.
Never. So we should just eliminate that kind of thing of democracy. The democracy we have right now is not democracy. It's just a bubble. It's just a structure to loot.
So true. So true. So
I read my case here. The next person should speak.
Thank you, nature lover. Thank you so much for that. I'm really glad you said that. You see, it's no. Let's be very clear. We have to be very clear. What we call democracy is a scam used to loot. Thank you so much for that. Let me explain greetings to you, and let me just quickly go to Kende. I don't know if he's able to speak. Then I'll come back to you. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. 1 second.
Let me just say something quickly.
Yeah.
This is AY. You are very low. You are very low.
Oh, can you hear me now? Is that better? Hello. Is it?
No, you're off now. You're off now. No sound.
Oh, sorry. Is it better now? Is it better now?
Better. That's better.
Sorry. I kept my voice down. So, okay. All right. So, let me quickly just let me hear from Kende, Adeyemi. Then I'll go to explain. I think. Okay, go ahead. Candy, can you speak? Are you able to speak? If not, I'll go quickly to explain, then I'll come to more comes.
I was here first, I think.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, more come first.
Hello.
Yeah.
But Citizen, I think you got
Hello.
echo.
Yeah, 1
There
second.
is an echo.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay, it's better now.
Yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Moikam. Go ahead. What would you like to say?
Hello. Good afternoon.
So, Candy. Okay, Candy. Yes, Candy. What would you like to
Anybody
say?
hearing me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We hear you. What would you like to say? We hear you. What would you like to say?
I just want to.
Go ahead.
I want to appreciate everybody. I want to make a little contribution on what I saw on the screen. I was one part of this team. I think last week I joined, but I could not make contribution. My concern with, I think, this Africa as a whole, without deceiving ourselves, the white men have scattered us from the onset. I think at this time, Africa needs to come together as a united nation under a very strong, a vibrant leader. I can mention like Ibrahim Traoré. We need people like that. But our leaders here in Africa today, once they are self-centered, they are lazy, they are not ready to work at all. And that's the problem we are facing. We need to come together. We need to take decisions on our own without depending on these international white men people. We can do it. There's nothing we cannot do. If we take that action without asking for advice from them, we can do everything, move African forward, and when we be the leader in the whole world, nothing that we cannot achieve if Africans are ready. But I'm not sure we are ready as of today. I'm not sure. But if we are ready, there's nothing we cannot do. Leave the white men apart. Let's move on. Divide. We know ourselves. We know the country that we have. Like what United States, when United States was developing, they are developing gradually on their own, dependently, without depending on African to bring suggestion, to bring the way forward. We need to do that on our own as an African country. We know how many countries we have in Africa. Let's come together, have a strong leader. Who is going to be our leader? The leader will march, then we move African forward, and then we come together and reason and take Africa where it is, because Africa is sinking. It's sinking every day. And if we continue allow it to sink, we are on our own.
Yes,
we are seeing it because of what we are seeing. As I'm speaking from Nigeria, and I know what is happening in Nigeria here. Please, the elders, the people who are intelligent, let's reason together. Let's make an impact. Don't let us just make contribution at any discussion like that and die there. Let our contribution be meaningful. Let's gather whatever we contribute and enlarge it.
Yeah.
We can enlarge it so that people, everybody will come in, even people in the diaspora will also come in, and then we form a group. When we form that a very strong group, Nigeria will move forward. Thank you very much. God bless also. Thank you.
Ashe. Wow. Kendi Adeyemi, well said. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. It's fantastic contributions. I really appreciate that. Let us quickly go to. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Moikams, go ahead.
I just have a little echo.
Go ahead.
Okay, now it's okay. So basically, I'm following you. Last time I wanted to come up to your page and to the live, I couldn't. But do you see, you know what is going on with ECOWAS is like is a system in place today, highly corrupt system, and that's the reason why you see IEF, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali came out of it. But see what happened. They have a new election this year in Senegal. So today in Senegal, there is a new president, which is Diomaye Faye and Bassirou Diomaye Faye and Sonko. They are the two new president and vice president of Senegal. So in their new team, they have Guy
Guy Adesanya, I think, and they had a meeting in Togo yesterday. It wasn't yesterday, it was the day before yesterday. He had a meeting with the opposing side in Togo, which the president is I forget the name of the president, but the president of Togo today. He went there to have a meeting with the people there, and he's been attacked by the people. Yes, you should check what happened in Togo 2 days ago.
Okay.
And this guy be attacked in Togo. Okay? He's been attacked of Togo because the new government in Senegal trying to reform the CEDEAO, the ECOWAS. Okay? They want to reform the ECOWAS and they want Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger to come back to ECOWAS. You know, and because Senegal people are very genius people, they are tired of corruption. They want to redo everything in ECOWAS. And you see, the problem is in ECOWAS today, the people that are eating money in this system, in this government of ECOWAS, they are not ready to give up their power for a change, because they know that if they change this system, they're going to lose a lot of money. You understand? And that is the reason ECOWAS will never change. And that is why Burkina Faso, Mali, or Niger will never come back to ECOWAS.
Exactly.
Because these people are not corrupt. These people are working for their people. Okay? When in Nigeria, now if all the time when I come to any life, I always say the same things. The day when Nigeria gonna be free of this corruption, this highly corruption system, is the day West Africa is gonna be free. When you see what happened in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger,
Yes.
people of different tribes, they all come together to get rid of the dictator they had as a president. The man that killed Thomas Sankara, which is I forget his name, the one that was before Ibrahim Traoré. Compaoré, thank you. He was in power. He was in power since the time Sankara was passed away, and is the reason why Sankara passed away. And he was sitting in power all these decades in Burkina Faso. So it's only today the people of Burkina Faso decide to get rid of him and to put Ibrahim Traoré in power. Do you understand?
Yes, yes, yes.
And they were capable.
Absolutely.
They were capable of all come together to get rid of this corrupt system. So if Burkina Faso did it, if Niger did it, if Mali did it, can Senegal is on a bridge to did it? You know, Senegal not going to stay in ECOWAS, you know.
Exactly.
I'm saying to you, it's just a matter of time for Senegal to come out of ECOWAS and to join RES.
Oh, good.
It's a matter of time.
I'd like to see that. That would be good. That would be very good. I hope it happens.
Yes. Because the Senegalese people are determined. Mali people and Senegalese people are like brothers and sisters. Me, I'm originally from Mali, and the culture that we had is the same culture that Senegal and Gambia have. We eat the same food, we have the same belief, we are people that are genius, we are not traitors, we are not selling our soul for money. So me, I'm just saying it's a matter of time for Senegal to join IEF. ECOWAS cannot be reformed. ECOWAS need to be dismembered.
Exactly.
ECOWAS need to go. The people that are getting that money for this ECOWAS are not genuine people. Okay? If it was genuine people, why are they not stopping to extract raw material and to selling it raw to foreign country? Why are they not capable to make industry, to manufacture for us to take the gold out, to take diamond out, to take oil out? It's only Dangote today that has his raffinery with oil. Only today in 2024. Can you imagine? And even him that got his own raffinery in Nigeria, you see those bastards in ECOWAS, they don't want him to extract the crude oil from the soil to give it to him. Can you imagine? Is that not a shame?
Yeah, it is. It is. It is a shame. Big shame.
Yeah, it's a shame. If somebody from your own country has been creating something that can change the life of your people, and you are there putting him to trouble. Say to him that he cannot have the power, he cannot be the only one doing it because he will not have a competition, he's gonna have the monopoly. So what are you talking about? Is that not Dangote a Nigerian like you? Is that not
Exactly.
Is that not your brother?
Exactly. What we should do is to actually, if he's going to try any monopoly, we just say, no, this is for all of us now. You've done it. We are grateful. Let us use it. And then you build other ones, because we need that. We need that desperately.
Exactly. But the most important things for us all Africans to understand, we need to stop to extract and to sell raw material. This is the secret. This is the reality. If today we don't do manufacture, if we cannot develop this manufacture system in our country, our people we never came out their head out of the water. It's as simple as that. Whatever is chocolate, whatever is tomato, whatever is pepper, whatever it is, you have to manufacture any single thing that you are doing, whatever is food, whatever is raw material, whatever is cake, whatever is chocolate, whatever is pasta, even pasta is important.
Yeah.
Pasta.
Yes.
We all the love that we had, we are not capable of grow flour and make our own pasta. Nigeria is eating how many kilograms of noodle Nigeria is eating? My husband is a Yoruba. He likes to make noodle with meat. Where are all those noodles are coming from?
Good point.
Is that complicated? Is that complicated to make flour, water, mix it, and make it like a noodle? Is that this complicated for you, government, to do that? Is that complicated for you, government, to make a can of tomato?
No way.
Is that complicated for you that have chocolate to make a chocolate pack and sell it for cheaper price? Instead of us importing. So it's just to tell you that those governments that we had in West Africa, they are useless. Most of them, they are on thinking of their own money.
Well said.
They will take the money to make the kids to study in America, to study in UK, to go to China. The only thing they care is their own pocket and their own family. They do not care about their own people.
Wow.
If we don't get rid of this, we're never going to get our head out of the water. It's as simple as that. We need manufacture now. Manufacture, food, raw material, everything.
Wow.
Thank you, citizen, to add me to the panel.
You're very welcome. Wow. Malcolms, you have to come again. I love what you said. Every single thing you said. You said it. You said the only way to end this is have to manufacture. If we don't manufacture, we will stay in the same place. And we don't need ECOWAS. It is so true. I agree with you.
And even for the weapon. The weapon, we cannot carry on to buy them. We need to manufacture them.
Wow.
Everything needs to be manufactured in the country, not in your own country.
Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Moikams. I'm following you now. I think, great. It's a great pleasure. I so like what you just said there. Let us go to Splend. Splend, thank you for waiting. What would you like to say? Welcome, a friend of the platform. Splend, it's a pleasure to have you. What would you like to say? Let's hear from you.
Good morning. Just to touch on what she was just saying about making your own. Without saying anything too blatantly obvious, the recent pager event, those things were made elsewhere and then shipped in.
There you go.
And then later used against them. So if you don't make your own, you're not guaranteed your safety or success. So the only reason I had to log on and talk to you. So Africa signed the Pact of the Future deal, and I'm so confused. Everybody signed it except for 2 countries. And I'm so confused as to why, because now literally every human being on the planet, at their whim, whether we agree or not, we have lost all of our human rights. All of them. They just put it through last week. Are you aware of this pact? Are you aware of the deal that everybody signed, 193 countries?
I heard something about it, but I thought for what at one point
You're muted.
oh, sorry. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I heard something about it. Apparently, it was they brought in the Polynesian countries and Asian countries and Africa, and then Africa said no. Then they said they will come back, and then they probably gone and done something, a backroom deal somewhere. So I heard something. I was hoping they wouldn't sign it. But you know, I firmly believe in the power of the people. When we stand up, we can read those papers up, because the people are not being aware. They're not part of this process. They've been everything they're doing is always in the dark, in the corners, in the shadows, and this is not right. Tell me, what's the name of that pact, please? Because I want to just do a quick research. Would you mind telling me that, please? What's the name of the pact?
Yeah, sorry. And there's only 2 countries that never signed. It was signed in just last week, and it's called the Pact for the Future. It's about 50 pages, and I just have my phone read it to me all the time. That's how I go through all these documents. And we've lost every single right that we think we even had in the first place. Like everything. We no longer, if they want us to eat an orange because it's an orange shortage epidemic around the world, then they will force us to eat an orange.
Wow.
We have no choice in anything anymore. And here's what blows me away why Africa signed. Because, I'm just a little Caucasian over here on the other side rooting for you.
Yeah.
And then they go ahead and sign. But what gets me is that also within this deal, for instance, in Canada here, if we have enough corn to last us, I'm just using an example.
Yeah.
If we have enough corn to last us all year, but all of a sudden, let's say Africa has no corn, then they're like, well, let's just ship X amount over to there because we say so. Okay, so I want you to think about this using it nefariously. All of a sudden, Africa signed this deal, and don't forget, you guys are now starting to stand on your own. The citizens are standing on their own 2 feet, taking back the resources, spreading the word, bringing awareness, and building some balls. Then now with this agreement, if the other 192, because 193 countries signed, if the other 192 countries go, hey, Africa, turns out we're going to need all your cocoa this year, Africa can't do nothing. It's gone.
Well, you know what, Splend, you know something? This is why the awareness we're doing now is so important. Because we now know that the deal signed by those puppet leaders in Africa is not signed on behalf of Africans. It is signed because the colonials told them to sign it. So the people now becoming aware of their rights and knowing what's been done, they can reap that up anytime. And we do know that there are 1.4 billion people, and this is why that knowledge is so important. That this awareness program that we're doing, I'm so glad you raised this. I've seen it briefly. It says here I'm going to quickly, let me bring you on the screen as I was talking about it now. It talks about, because I did quick, the Pact for the Future sets a new course for a new era of global cooperation with technology at its core, from sustainable development and climate action to digital governance and youth empowerment. It's all designed, it's all a trick. It's all a trick. And we need to raise the awareness. So this is the program here. We must reject it, and it's all down again for them to keep control of we the people all over again. We reject it unequivocally, and thank you very much for raising this. I'm going to do a show about this, and I'll probably bring you on board, and actually we can dissect this again for our people to know, again in our local languages, because people don't even know that this is what's actually going on, and this is horrifying. On top of us trying to free ourselves, you can see that they are trying to create systems. Just when we think, okay, we are going to free ourselves and not be in the structure, they try and bring something in. And again, that's why I say the best way. Yeah, go ahead.
Citizen.
Yes.
Because the thing is, the whole world is just eating from Africa. They want Africa would never to be independent because Africa is going to have the veto, and then they're going to burn down. This is the reason why the idea of colonization and giving us their religious stupid books and dividing us and bringing the borders. This is the idea. We never had no right anyway. Why do we think we ever had any right? Since the day of colonization, it never done. Slavery never finished. That was physical. Now we are in the mental part, and the mental part is the worst. It's the worst. So for them, Africa to come together, they see that the youths are wise. What we need to remember, look, we have to be real revolutionaries, and there is no battlefield in this world whereby it happened in peace. When they come to colonize Africa, they don't come in peace.
No, they didn't.
They don't come in a political diplomatic way. No, they come with guns and knives, bloods and tears. And for us to have ourselves back again is the same medicine. We're gonna give them the taste of their own medicine. Blood and tears are gonna run down. This is the only way. We're not gonna do this. We the youths know we're not gonna take this. The advice I can give to the people, militarily, anybody that have experience and you've been in the ex-army and you in the police, you know how to share intelligence. Go to Africa. How to call it? These 3 countries that we are talking about here, they need help. Especially Burkina Faso. We need help militarily to defend the country because we have so much cowards. Like the woman did say before, we have so much cowards. So no, we, the youths, this is the time of awakening. We need to go and protect our messiahs. The messiahs are already here, and at the end of the day, we are the one who can protect them. And I agree with everybody what they said here. But one thing we have to remember as well, let's not be too naive here. These people will threaten anybody, they will take anybody's life who interfere with where they get their food. Their food, their wealth, their everything is coming from Africa. And anybody that threaten that, we see that. We see what's happening into this world. Anybody that goes against the bigger boys, the bigger club, this is what they do. They will take you out, or they will call you a dictator, or they will cause chaos in your country. They will turn you against your people. This is why we have so much coward leaders, because they put the fear in them. Or they could have evidence against you that they can expose you. So they're going to have you on a string. All this business, all this money we take, we don't need nothing from them. We don't need to borrow a penny. We have seen presidents that have sources that's in Africa, that they can develop their country without borrowing money from the China, not from the white man, not from nobody. We have everything that we need. But just because of they divide us and they give us these religions and these borders, is making us to be so selfish. We don't know, we're disconnected spiritually and mentally. You know, you need to come out of it. Look, any religion, anybody that tells you to come out of yourself is a fucking scam.
That's it. True. True. Very true.
This is where we go wrong.
Very
this is where
true.
we get disconnected. That's why we don't have that much power. Our power was our spiritual energy. We need to go back into our ancient ways. Jesus is not for us. Muhammad is not for us. You understand? We need to go into our own way, know ourselves spiritually, mentally, so that we can defend ourselves. This is how our ancestors used to defend themselves, spiritually. All this nuclear warfare, them can't do nothing to we. We have it all. Fire cannot do nothing to us. Bomb can't do nothing to we.
Yes.
We are the gods and the goddess on this earth. Let's know ourselves.
Yes.
And let's not think that this is going to be easy, sweet walking with these people. No. We have to be militant. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said, brother. Well said. Well said, Mansa Keba. Well said. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you talked on that. And it is very important. Again, we keep talking about it, and I'm really quickly going to explain. Thank you for that update as well. Now, my brother said, we have to really stand up. Look, we have to take, freedom is never given. You have to take back your freedom. We must take back our freedom. White with the gray and white hair. I saw that. Okay. Yeah. So what is going on is this. We must not be silent. And that is why programs like this is important. I want to show you all something that I saw. And I need you to know, this is why I'm showing you this. Here is a girl in Europe. They don't have this much gold at all. So look at all the countries in Europe. I'll make it smaller here. Look at all the countries. I'll bring that down. Okay, here. I want you to see me.
They are bankrupt. They are bankrupt. They are all broke.
Exactly. Look at
They're broke. They're bankrupt, man.
Yeah. Look at.
If in America, they're in
Exactly. Exactly. They are totally bankrupt. Now, let me show you something. Look at all these countries. If you look at Germany, this is their gold reserves. This is all the gold in the bank, in the central bank. Please, where is that gold coming from? They haven't got enough gold in their soil. These are all looted from Africa and from South America, from you know, Asia, and all of that. That's what they are looting. They are looting relentlessly. Let me mute the lady there. They are looting from us. Ireland, they all have gold. Look at that. Iceland, they all have gold as in the central bank. Now let us go and look at Africa. Let us look at Africa, right? I just want you to really look at this. Look in Africa, we have gold all over the place. So Algeria has one of the highest in Africa, 174 tons. Libya, 147. Egypt, 120, 127. South Africa is the largest gold reserve in the entire world. Only 125 tons. But if you go and look at Germany. Germany has one of the largest reserves. It means that they are using their currency to buy more of our resources, including gold and everything else, on the cheap. We need to stop playing this game. We have to stop. Look, Germany, 3352. See? That is 3352 tons, 3,352 tons of gold. Italy, 2,452 tons of gold. Where do they get it from? They took it from Africa. This is what I'm saying. So we need to wake up. I'm saying it now. We have no business signing up to IMF or World Bank. We must do exactly what Mali did. Mali has kicked the IMF to touch. They don't want anything to do with them. They don't want them on their soil. And we need to be aware. When you are in control of your finances and your resources, you don't need them. They need you. They will have to come to beg to you.
But citizen,
yes.
But if I come to your house, right? If I come to your house, right, and you lodge me for years, you feed me, you do things, and now you said, brother, I cannot feed you anymore. I cannot do anything. You have to go. Go. And I still insist. I say I'm not gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but where I come from, I have a better life. I have a better things in there. I say I'm more richer than you. So still, if you kick me out of your house, why can I not go back to mine?
Exactly.
Why am I insisting?
Exactly. Exactly. Very good point. Exactly. And this is why we need to. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let's remember, money used to be used before. They used to use gold before money. Why did they stop it?
Yes.
Why did they stop? Why did they continue with using gold? Why did they make so gold back the money?
Exactly.
Instead of oil, because they cannot afford it. They haven't got it.
No, they haven't got it. They haven't. Yes, you're right. They haven't got it. They haven't got it. I was gonna bring that lady on, but she's gone now. Okay, let me add Abiodun Yaya. I'll bring you back. I wanted to get you to speak. Yaya, if you wanted to speak, I'll let you speak again. Thank you very much. Mansa Keba. Yaya, if you wanted to, I've invited you. I was trying to get you to speak next, but you left. So hopefully you can come back in. Whilst I'm waiting for you to come back, let me speak to Chili Fresh. Chili Fresh, what would you like to say? Let's hear from you. Chili Fresh, welcome. Welcome. Chili Fresh, can you hear me? Chili Fresh, can you hear me? Can you?
Are you hearing me?
Yes, loud and clear. Loud and clear, loud and clear. Go ahead, yes.
Okay. One of the reasons why they are so eager to take a stronger hold in the continent is climate change is going to ruin everything for them. I just need the continent to know that. So they want to put their hands on everything possible, land, resources, everything. This is why they are so crazy right now. And this is not a joke. It is the main reason why you see everybody is coming to Africa.
So
trying to take everything and
no, we're not going to let it happen. Our ancestors we are awake now. We're going to have to stand up and we have to support Ibrahim Traore as Imigota General Chani. We need to support them because this is
Africa must demand real help from their allies as well, who has power. And resources in every way, weaponry and everything. You can't have resources and nothing to defend it.
Yes. You're absolutely right. Yes. And this is what we need to be doing.
But you cannot go. But listen to this now. You cannot go. You cannot go look for something that you already have as well.
Yes.
Because you don't need nobody. You already have it. You already need to find it. Because
That's
it's
it.
already in you.
That's it.
All this power of everything. Remember, you are the God, and
That's
God
it.
is on this
Definitely.
earth. If
That's
you
it.
know yourself, you find
Definitely.
yourself, you don't need nobody, because everybody needs you. Everybody wants you. Everybody wants you. You don't need nobody.
Yeah.
You don't need nobody.
No.
Really and truly.
We create
Really and
everything.
truly,
We are
yeah.
the most
You
wisest
don't.
human being on this earth.
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
have all the energy. We have all the power, all the healings.
Yeah, really and truly.
We have
But
everything. We have the land. We have everything. But because of we have been lost, we've been scattered everywhere. Our mind, okay, you see what we have? This is just a body. But most of the black carbon people, you see, they have a white mind or an Arab mind. They don't have their own mind. They don't have their own thing. You understand?
Yes.
So you need to find yourself and know yourself and love yourself. And then
Yes,
if
bro.
you educate
I just
yourself,
wanted to
then
say that,
you know,
but
as soon as you find this energy in you, you don't need no Caucasian, you don't need no Chinaman, you don't need no American, we don't need none of these bitches.
Yeah. Thank you.
You
Thank you.
understand? Because they need us. Look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They make it look like they don't want us, and we're the lowest in the rank. But
Yeah.
why everybody just want our music? Why everybody wants our land? Why everybody wants our cook? Why everybody wants our pum pum? Why everybody, and they say they don't like us? Then leave us alone now.
Yes.
yes,
Exactly.
brother. But
Yes.
you know we
We
need
don't need nobody,
technology.
man.
Yes. Yes.
Even that technology, we have it. If you go
We
to
have it.
technology in America,
All
in
right,
all
that
these things,
sound-
black
that
people,
sound- that
the
sound
most
great, yeah.
intelligent people are the black people. But hear this now.
That sounds great.
They have their hands in it, but they don't get the credit. We don't get the credit. America get the
There you
credit.
go.
China get the
There
credit.
you
All the
go.
people,
That's
but
true.
everything,
That's-
our people
that's true.
are there. So that's why we need our people to come back. If we get our shit together,
Yes.
we will have all these powers. We have all these people to come back and invest in a we and defend ourselves. Look at the
Yeah.
China, man. Look, China 40, 50 years ago, China wasn't like that. Nigeria used to give China food, man.
Yes.
Yeah, what we
But what the
need
Chinese
mostly
do, listen,
is unity anyway.
to be patriotic,
The
Yes.
to
unity we
love your
need
country.
more than anything
You
else.
need to be more patriotic and ready to kill anybody that come interfere
Unalive.
with your land.
Unalive. Yeah. I
You
know what you mean.
understand?
Yeah. We understand. Thank you. Thank
This
you.
is what
Yeah,
the
we
Chinese
do.
people do. They
Yes.
go outside, they educate, they find knowledge, and they have discipline in them. They take everything. People call them everything.
Yeah,
But they
exactly.
take it. They listen to their elders. What do? They take all this knowledge, everything. They go back to China and develop China. They go
Exactly.
to Africa, they go to America, they go everywhere, learn and take every shit from people. But
Yeah.
look at the Chinaman now.
Yeah.
Everywhere you have Chinatown. And
Yeah.
the Chinese don't expose themselves, their culture, their Chinese, and they keep it within themselves.
Yeah.
We African, we too nice,
That's-
nice. We let
Yeah.
everybody come and they fuck us up. You
That's
understand?
that's
We
that's
need
a
to
good
protect
example
ourselves,
to
man.
follow.
Yeah.
We
That's a
expose
good
ourselves too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
All
One
the
second,
example
guys.
is out there.
Yeah. Great. Yeah.
And look at the
Really?
China man now. Nobody can fuck around with the China
Yeah.
man. America or China.
It's
Europe,
true.
everybody or the China man.
Exactly.
And control things and run things.
Yeah.
And nobody can romp in him.
Exactly.
And we
What?
teach these people and give them food.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
So
time
what
to.
you
We
talking
have to
about
flip
here,
it
man?
now.
I think
One second.
The continent need to let go of the
Yeah.
whole religion thing
Yeah.
and just focus
true.
on building their thing.
Yes.
Very true. Very true.
Yes.
Guys, 1 second.
Yes.
Let's let Abiodun Yaya speak. Thank you very much, guys. I'll come back to you guys. Thank you so much for your contributions. Let me just bring Yaya Abiodun. Go ahead. Welcome. So yeah, what would you like to say, Abiodun Yaya? Sorry, I didn't pick you up earlier on. But are you here now? Can you unmute yourself? Would like to hear from you, Abiodun Yaya. Can you speak? Are you there? Yes.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Welcome on board.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, brother, I'm really happy about all these things you have been doing and
Thank you.
everything.
Thank you.
So, actually, I'm in Europe. The way they are still treating us in one way and the other is still the same modern slavery, I will call it. Okay. So, in our farming, we are talking about farming and everything. This farming of a thing, we are doing it, but it's just that they colonize with our leaders. You understand? To be able to bring bandits
Exactly.
to be killing people so that we will not have food, so that we can come and beg them.
Dependent, yes. Exactly. You've got it
You
in
understand?
one. Yes.
So all those things, they need to stop. And we don't buy our own products.
Exactly. We have to start buying from each other. We have
Look
to buy
at the
African.
others that is a vehicle producer, manufacturer. They don't buy vehicle from him.
Yes. We have to stop. This is
There is
mental
a lot
slavery.
of things that we are producing. They don't buy it.
You're so right.
So all these things, unless we have to encourage ourselves to be able to do that, to buy our own product, to promote our own country.
Well
Me
said.
myself, I am somebody that is willing to invest in farming, in everything, but the way things are, you will be thinking, oh, should I or should I not, because of the bad leaders.
You're absolutely
We just
right.
need to wake up, because in our farmland is being polluted by bandits and everything. Nobody can go to the farm again, kidnapping them here and there.
There. You're right. You're right.
And also giving us fertilizer to be fertilizing our land. Before, we don't use fertilizer in African countries.
At all. At
But
all.
after they use fertilizer on and on and on, then the soil will be polluted.
Yes,
Exactly.
because those fertilizers are tampered. They have been tampered. They are tampered fertilizers. They are
Exactly.
bad. They're bad for the food.
Yes.
They're bad for your body. It's bad. Yes, bad.
It is very, very bad. Very, very bad. No, thank you, Abiodun Yaya. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you
Thank
said
you
that.
very much.
I'm really glad that you came up and you said that. And we need to hear that. We must buy our own. Buy African. Please, once a week I go to a shop in my area and I buy African food. I spend money there. Spend money with ourselves. Once a week I go down to and I sit down and I talk to the owner and I'll buy some. I bought salsa. I bought it yesterday. I had it. It's in the fridge right now.
Sometimes they don't allow you to bring. If you visit Africa, you are coming back. They don't allow you to bring your own food in.
I know. But we need to start.
So, which is not fair.
It is not fair at all. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And this is one of the reasons why we need to make sure we build Africa stronger. So we don't. If they are doing that to us, we don't need to be here. We want to be in Africa and leave us be. We are going to, leave us be. We are tired of you being.
I will be the number one. If my country is better, I will be the number one to go home.
Yes.
Now I'm still saying,
yes.
No matter how a child is bad, you still transfer that person to your child.
Exactly.
So that is how it is.
Yes, it is.
Sister, can I give you one quick advice there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We know we have corrupt leaders in our country. But you see, the heart you have, the intention to do something, your land where you were born, your neighbor was cut, that land don't owe you nothing. You own that land. No matter what. Every citizen from that land have a role to play. Your role to play, you want to do farming, doesn't matter if there's corruption, don't give up. You have a good heart. Just go and do your thing. If you are there on the field, you can do your own thing and don't let nobody corrupt you. You know what I mean? Do everything the right way. Possess your land, do your thing, don't give up. You can do it. If you have that, you are the queen, you are the goddess on this earth. As long as you have a good intention, don't worry about the corruptness. You just go and play your role. If you go there, you will make money, you will employ people, you will do your thing. Somebody else will see you do it, I might also follow you. Somebody also, this is how we can change. Even the corrupt leaders, this is how we can make them say, look, if you do not do it, we the citizens, we will do it. We will teach you how to do the right thing. They might change. But if we all say, oh, it's corruption, it's this and that, then we think that way, then we will not go anywhere.
You're
we
right.
always have to play our role. You see, the president and the politician, they have their responsibilities. But we, the citizens as well, we all have our own role also, responsibility. We are the first leaders. We employ them. They are working for us. But we need to set a good example ourselves. Because let's remember, this president, these leaders come from our society. They come from our country. They come from our land. So if we are corrupt and they come from our society, they come from a corrupt society, yeah? And you employ a corrupt man that comes from a corrupt society, obviously it's going to be corrupt. You understand?
Yeah.
So the citizens, we also have a big role to play. We are the first government. We need to clean our mindset. We need to be we need to be straight. If you do something wrong, we need to be law-abiding citizens. We need to be more patriotic. Then the police and the politicians won't be corrupt because we make them corrupt. That's what I see.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because today, if I know that I don't have a driving license, why should I drive a car without no driving license? I go now, I have accident, or my brother who live in America might know this police officer and call him
Yes.
they will also work right way.
Exactly.
Because today, if my father is smoking, is doing bad thing, and I saw him doing things, and I'm doing the same thing, he tell me, "Oh son, you cannot do it."
Yeah.
I'll tell him, "Oh dad, come on, you do it as well."
Exactly. Just on that
and he
one.
cannot say nothing.
Yeah, just on that, Mansa. This is why we are doing a program on this platform. We are actually doing something whereby we are trying to. We have a leaflet that talks about the rights of the people as sovereigns in their local language, and then we teach the people in the local language to know their rights and to know how to hold their government to account, because we need to wake up the mindset. The mind has been corrupted. So I'll quickly show you something on the screen. This is what I'm, this is what I mean. I have this. I'm trying to share it across in my Nigerian languages, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa. So this is for Yoruba people. It talks about their rights and it tells them the sections they need. So you have it there, and it has the insignia of the bronze head of the kings of Yoruba land. So you know that you're a sovereign. That's to remind you that you're a sovereign. And now it talks about the powers you have in Yoruba language. They have the power to hold your government to account because you are a sovereign, and you have sovereignty, authority, and power. All of it in Yoruba language. So this is what we are doing, and we want to share that in the communities. We want the people to know those powers in local language, because we realize that.
Very good.
Thank you. So there's a lot of work we're doing, and that's why we're saying, anybody, if you're watching, if you can subscribe to us, what we want to literally do is go to community by community, have a stakeholder. We will train them how to use this information and actually empower the people in each of the communities to know their rights. They can now begin to hold their governors to account. And that is what we need to do.
In their own language as well.
Fantastic. You've got it in one.
They understand perfectly.
That's
it's
it.
Not French, it's not English, it's nothing. It's your own thing.
Fantastic.
You speak in somebody's language that you're causing yourself. You don't know where it come from.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because language you don't even know, but your own language that you know.
Exactly.
That is you.
Exactly.
You can understand it better.
Exactly.
You're not English, you're not American, you're not French.
Exactly.
Our own alphabetic, we start everything. We need to write in our own alphabet,
language.
do our own thing. That's why now in Africa, in Mali, they have this language called Nko.
Yes.
It's very good. It's African thing, so you can, the African alphabet, you can write anything in it, in your own language.
Fantastic. Well done.
Mental slavery, my brother, is the worst. It's the worse than physical.
It is. It's so.
And that's what we're living around right now. This mental slavery that they divide us, whether it's religion or whether it's the political way.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that.
It disconnects us from our ancestors.
It does. And we need to reconnect.
We are lost.
Yes. Yeah. And that's why we must reconnect. But Mansa, wow, thank you so much for that. So that's the work we're doing. As you're watching, please, we would really welcome donations. And thank you for those of you that are gifting. Please continue to give the platform, continue to share the broadcast. Let us reach more people. We're really grateful for your support. Abiodun Yaya, thank you so much for that. And I've added you. We are following each other. And let's continue to raise the awareness. I really like the idea about making sure we buy our own, our cars, our food, our clothes, our shoes, everything we make ourselves on our continent. We need to start buying, because we have to then build our own economy up ourselves. We don't need anybody that doesn't think that we're worth nothing to them. We don't need to be there among them. We can thrive in our own continent, and we have to believe in that. Thank you so much for that. And let's go to Sadio Barak. Sadio, welcome. What would you like to say? Let's hear from you. Thank you.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome, my brother. Let's hear from you.
And if you can hear me, it's doing some echo. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, my name is Sadio Jallo. I'm from Guinea, West Africa, next to Senegal and Gambia. So I've been listening to your topic. I find it very interesting because I've learned a lot from my sisters and brothers here who are aware of what Africa is going through and also proposing solutions. And I'm going to just come up with some ideas because we are all brainstorming.
Fantastic.
To find solution to lead us to light. First of all, we need to know something. Knowledge is the most powerful weapon in the world. And you said something. We forgot where we're from. We forgot our roots. And a tree without roots won't have longevity. So Africa needs to know who we are. We need to know who we are, because we have they have taught us a lot of things that really don't align with our values and who we are. Don't define us. We need to define our own self. That's one thing. And also resources. As I said, knowledge without resources without knowledge is nothing. It's not. It won't provide us anything.
Yeah.
So we need to have the knowledge to manufacture our resources. Otherwise, we can have whatever we have right now. We are the richest continent in the world, but still we are poor because we don't know how to manufacture our resources. So they are coming to steal this and manufacture and then send
it back to us.
The final product.
Yeah.
So we need to know. We need to invest in our youth. Our young people. We need to send them abroad to study in the biggest university in the world. Let's just take an example of China. Back in the days, I think in 19. Back in the days, around 1950s, Chinese used to send their people, the young people, to America to study and invest in them, help them, look after their family, for them not to be worried about bringing it back, just worried about their family. They just be focused on studying and then coming back and helping their country to move forward. So we need to invest in our young people.
Absolutely.
We need to really invest in giving knowledge to young people. And after knowledge, and after will be the patriotism. You know, in Africa, a lot of people think we're not organized, but politically we're very organized when it comes to leadership. Let's take about Ghana, for example, because I've seen how Ghanaian people are ruling their countries when it comes to cultural values. They have these values of evaluating their leadership, their leaders' morals before letting them access to be president. And in all the kingdoms we have in Africa, let's say the Manding Kingdom, the Fulani kingdoms, all those kingdoms, Ashanti, all those kingdoms used to have their elders.
Yes.
When it comes to deciding, we need to respect our elders. We need to have like a community, like a group of elders, a commission of elders who will evaluate when it comes to giving the chance to somebody to be the president of the country. We need to evaluate his morality to see if this person is a very good person for our country. And also the fourth thing I'm going to be talking about is law and order. We need to implement law and order and apply it because basically I think those who are in this platform right now, most of us lives abroad, and we see how these people are, trying to build their community, their society. Their society are built based on law and order. So we need to implement that. When it comes to law, we have to really apply the law. To whoever violated, he need to serve the right of law. And the fourth thing is the manufacturing.
Yes.
Let's say I've heard some of you talking about buying our own products. Me as a Guinean here, I live in the UK, and sometimes I find it hard to find like a Guinean restaurant where I can eat my own food. But to be honest, I see Nigerians restaurant here all over, and I go all the time buy their foods.
Wow.
I like the egusi more than my own food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the egusi more than my own food. So at least once
Nice.
I go to eat some egusi, some pounded yam.
Oh boy, you're making me hungry now. You're making me hungry now. You know that.
So I'm hooked to that. So okay, let's say for example, Mali, Burkina are those two countries are like very rich in cotton productions. Yes. So when it comes to manufacturing and also buying our own products, why not investing like in Mali to have factories where they can transform the cotton and manufacture and make some clothes, and they can be sent all around Africa.
That is what Burkina, but that is what Ibrahim Traore is doing. He's getting the manufacturing in tomatoes, in clothes, in farming, in mining, all of it. He's giving them, he's really, I'm amazed. Education, all of it. So you're right. Carry on.
Because the problem is, Sajo, the problem was the slave master, the third party, is always interfering. He's the one who does not accept you into this, because remember how we get money from them. If you get money from them, number one is ties, that is there, strings. The biggest one is you pay 100% back, number one. The second one is free trade. Free trade.
Yeah.
Why would you accept this? Why would we? This is where we go wrong. Why would you accept somebody who borrows you money and say, okay, I'm going to do free trade? Now, he comes to your market now, right?
Yeah.
He borrows you money. You have the American companies, you have the English companies. They come in, they're selling groundnut, they're selling tomato, they're doing exactly what they're selling sugars. So do you think your citizens can compete with those big companies? No chance. This is how, because those big companies broke down everything, because it's the free trade.
Exactly.
China man, the same thing. He give you money, and then he have access. He will build your stuff, but he have access to your land. He have access to your natural resources. Let's look at it now. You have no oil. You have no gold, no diamond. Why would you teach your citizens how to drill oil?
Yeah.
How to do oil? But now the people that have the land, you don't give that to the education into their education curriculum. They don't have that in their syllabus. Yeah, they have to come to your country, pay money to you again, learn that there for years and years before they can do that for themselves. So you see, the third party is always a problem.
Yeah.
You see, all these presidents, somebody who put them into power, they are colonized masters always, especially the French side.
Yeah.
Your military, your things, they control it. You pay tax to them, they make money for you.
Yeah.
If you have any natural resources that come to your land, before you sell it to anybody, you have to offer the French first. And then, if the French don't want it, you want to sell it to English, the French can still tell you, no, you are not allowed to sell it.
Yeah.
And you want to sell it. This is, go and check. This is a treaty. This is a law. How they give you your so-called independent, because we never have independent.
We're not.
Because how can somebody
I don't know.
treat you in? How can somebody treat you that way, and then they tell you now that their education system, everything that they taught you for the past 40, 50, 100 years, you have to keep on teaching that to your people for generation and generation and generations. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's
That's why,
the problem.
Masa, that's why we need to evaluate our leaders' mindset before coming to power.
Yes.
And also empower
that's
our
true.
own
That's
leaders,
true. But listen to this now. The third party, it doesn't matter how much you evaluate that leader's part, how much you do. If he comes into power and you still have the third party interfering, you still have the same education system, you still have the same political system, all that need to be debunked.
Yes.
But if that's not debunked, we will be in the same problem over and over. And you have to remember that the people mindset too is very important.
That is why
it's the education that they have and the understanding about themselves.
Yeah, that is why, Mansa, that is why we talk about the awareness about your rights as sovereign. I always say it, you are sovereign, you have authority, you have power, and we need to teach that. So, for example, in Yoruba language, I tell people you are sovereign, Oba Alashe, authority, Ashe, and finally, power, Agbara. You have that in your local language, and we teach people to know that. And that means that they can hold people to account, they can ask questions from the government, they can demand answers. So we need to wake up that our people are being conditioned to believe that they have no power, that they're not sovereigns. So we need to reawaken them. But Sadio Barak, wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly, Mr. Kibigwa.
Yes.
We need to raise awareness.
Yes, it
and the problem is, whenever you stand to help people to know they are right in Africa, you become a target, you become a threat for the government, because they want us to be like in the dark.
Exactly.
Okay. At Burkina Faso come and set in this example when Nigeria is supposed to be doing this. So by right, Nigeria government supposed to be ashamed enough.
Yes.
Man, the case come from here. You tell me how much documentary this man with Nigeria. Yes, they just build a train station. They have a train station. They just build down there, and they just go around and show in Nigeria and how the country is. I was like, oh,
them are the leaders.
One second, guys.
Tears come from my man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I understand. It is.
And they're not backing up. Look at it. And they're not backing up the youth. They're not backing up the youth. This is why we are here to defend it. Because at the end of the day, listen to this now. For Africa to go through, Nigeria needs to lead.
Yes. I agree.
It's the leader.
But that's
Nigeria
why
are the leader for Africa. If Nigeria was sorted, everybody follow.
And that is why we're doing this awareness. That's why we're doing programs like this.
You see me?
Yes, you're right. You are right. You're absolutely right. Thank you very much, Zach.
But
Wrap up,
from
then I'll go to
Nigerian,
Ngeth. Wrap up for us. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
it's all I'm talking about is Christianity and Islam, Christianity and Islam, and I'm like, hellfire. God, I was like, I'm going to Mecca.
Yeah,
You know,
no.
I'm taking all that money to the Saudi man.
Yeah,
When your people are suffer.
that's
How can you commit a scene in
exactly.
Nigeria or in Africa and then you go to Saudi Arabia or you
Exactly.
go to Rome?
No, it's nonsense. It's nonsense. Thank you very much,
Is there any
guys.
sense in that?
Yeah, it is. No sense whatsoever. No sense. Let's go to Ngeth. Thank you very much, guys. Ngeth, let me just Zach, thank you so much for your contributions. And we have to use the whole of our brain. You're right, and I recall that, and I accept that we need to do that. Ngeth, let's hear from you. What would you like to say, my brother? Go ahead.
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings, my brother. Greetings.
I'm just
Greetings. 7.
Go ahead.
How are we doing, guys?
We're good. Thank you. We're good, thanks.
I just came across the topic and I appreciate like what you guys are discussing, and it interested me so that I should come and listen and put what I see or what I observe in the environment. You know, I truly appreciate what the President Ibrahim is doing. He's now becoming an example to the African nations, and I hope all the presidents are going to copy from him. Because everything that he's doing is the benefit of Africa. And we truly appreciate that. I wish all the African presidents will unite and follow his lead. Because the good leader is young and is having that good knowledge and is capable of everything.
Absolutely.
So, that's a little story that I want to share with you guys that I had back days in the village when I was in my hometown. Like there were 3 bulls. Those 3 bulls, when they were united, no an animal that can attack them. Like there was red, there was white and black, and they were in the forest. And those 3 bulls, like when an animal wants to attack them, they combine their forces together, and they cannot be defeated. Then a day comes when they were confused by a lion. The lion just brought up some kind of misunderstanding between them, saying that this one is beautiful and this one is beautiful, so you have to separate from each other. So at some times they were trying to convince each other, but they did not come to a good point. They did not have good time. So they separated. The other one went to the other way, and the other one went to the other way. From there, the lion ate each and every one of them. They were all done.
Yes.
So what I meant from this one, if it is not satisfactory, then what I was trying to mean with this story here is that we Africans, if we unite and we come together, there's no any force that can stand against us and defeat us. If we unite together, we will be stronger than this Western country. Why I say so is because all the resources that we have here in Africa, no nation that is having those resources. If we leave what Western countries are doing and focus on our minerals, or leave alone minerals and invest in agriculture, agriculture can make us survive, we African, and then later on we focus on our minerals. We have our own currency, our own country, that is continent of Africa, no going out. We have to study here, do whatever thing that we have in our effort here. So that's what I wanted to share with you, my guys. I truly appreciate this forum that you are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Baba. Thank you.
1 minute there before you go. Seven, listen to this now. You see the story that you said there, the 3 bulls? Very good. Thank you very much. It's a true story. It's the same thing that they do when we used to be like that. We used to be like the 3 bulls. Right? And then now, the lion used to come and penetrate and never make it. But now, what do they do now? They just, exactly like how you said, they separate us. So when they went to Berlin, Germany, Berlin conference, the white man, they said, you know what, these 3 bulls, they're too strong. But now we have an idea how to do, to divide them. Divide them, bring the borders.
Exactly.
Because before there was no border, separate them. Name them, that one, the French can be here, the English is here, the Portuguese is here, the Spanish is here, the German is here. This was the problem, but the German, they were a masterminder who decided how they're going to divide Africa. This is exactly what they did to Africa. They colonized them and divide them into countries. Yeah, this is what they did. This what
you can drive from France to England. You can go to England to. You can drive. Listen to the word. You can drive from France to England, from England to Spain, from Spain to Italy. You could drive the whole of Europe. You can drive the whole of Europe.
Listen. I don't think you're listening to the story of the three bull, what he's saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to say, we used to be like the three bull, but we've been divided. When they went to Germany, we get colonized, they divided us, the lion. Right now, the European were the lion, and we were the three bull. So his story was very important. Just listen and stay with the topic. I'm just trying to say what he said is very good. The example he gave is exactly the same story of what happened to Africa about this three bull story.
I'm telling you, Europe is not divided. I'm telling you, Europe is not divided. Europe, they all connected. They said European. They all European.
Yes, they unite. Yes, they united. They unite in oppressing us. You're right. Yes.
They united, they did, but before they never used to unite. Listen, the Roman never used to do. Listen, you see, Europe, West Europe is the Roman Empire, brother. If you know history, this is the Roman Empire that colonized Africa up to certain place. Listen to this now. What's the biggest empire? You know, strongest. You understand? So this is the same people in West Europe. So it's when they have the Sengem, they united. England is not part of it, you know. It's Sengem, you can free movement, but in England, unless you have a European passport, you can come to England.
Yeah.
Right? But if you come in here, you have to apply a visa.
Exactly.
If you come from the other side. You understand? So don't give me that. It's only the Sengem. The free movement is only in Sengem. In England, United Kingdom is united. If you come to England, you can go to Scotland, you can do this and that. The other side of Ireland, you have to apply a visa. Unless you have a British passport.
Yeah.
Right?
But very
Thank
true.
you.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
don't give me that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying to you, that Europe is united. I'm saying no, as we speak today, you can drive from England to France. You can go from France to Germany. You can drive around Europe. That's what I'm saying to you.
No, you cannot drive through from England to France. You have to go through water. You must go through water, brethren.
Yeah, Eurostar.
You can drive from France.
You must go through.
Listen, no man, you're listening. A train that take you around and you can drive. Listen, no man, where you are before?
But even you drive, you must take a boat. You must cross water too. You must go through water.
What I'm saying to you that Africa, you have to they put borders around us to separate us.
Yes.
But in Europe, they can drive around Europe.
You're right.
Yeah. It's the same. Yeah, it's the. But what I'm saying is, we used to be like that too. We used to have empires. We have some freedom. We never used to have Gambia, Senegal, and Barda. Those borders was given to us by the same colonizers. That's the idea about the three bull. We used to be the three bull. It's the same thing. So you see, the idea we have, they stole, they divide us, and then now they implementing the same thing in their society. But they don't want us to go back where we were, because they know that if we have the same mindset, now we're gonna control. We're gonna have the veto. That's why they don't want we to find ourselves.
We're not arguing.
We're having a discussion.
Exactly.
We just saying.
Yeah, we just have it. Yes. Thank you,
guys. Make a great point with the lion.
Yes, exactly.
How we get them to separate so that they can eat them.
Exactly.
So I'm saying that's what they do to Africa.
It is. Well said.
Separate us so they can eat us up.
Yeah, guys. Let me. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for that interaction. Let me go to Abu Dubair, and then we'll go.
He tried to really, cut down, the expenses, and also he, he said to people, look, I'm here for you. I want to work for you, and obviously, if you really want me to work for you, we need to stick. We need to stick together. I do need money to buy some weapons and all that. And obviously, people.
We say we do demonstration. We don't go to work for 1, 2, 3 days.
Exactly.
In England, no go on.
Exactly.
Most of you, America, you know that. Exactly. We still are the majority,
So, and that's why. So,
all your places. If anything happened to these 3 people, there'll be mayhem. But
that's
what
why
I'm telling my military people.
Yeah.
Let's go and protect our people.
Yeah.
This is not gonna be a sweet journey.
No.
Blood and tears, and that them are bring pan we for years and years, and for we to free our same battlefield.
Exactly.
Let's not take this lightly and be naive. This diplomatic and professional talk.
No.
These people don't listen to that.
Yes.
They listen to whip.
Exactly. We
and bullet.
Exactly. We will. What I want to
We
tell
have to
everybody.
protect ourselves.
Yeah.
This intimidation, we cannot take it no more.
Exactly.
It's about time we defend ourselves.
Exactly.
Mentally,
and physically and psychologically, spiritually. Please let me just say something now to everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I want to thank Mansa Keba. I want to thank Bantu Queen. I want to thank Zach. I want to thank Abdul. We'll be coming back later on. But please start making sure that we tell our people about what is going on. That the gold is dropping, and they want us to. They want to give us loans in dollars so that we remain indebted to them and we continue to pay to them. And we should just, we need to pull out from all of this. In all African countries, we must pull out. Please share that message. This is what we should be telling our people. We need to support what they are doing in Burkina Faso, in Mali, and Niger. And we must make sure that nobody is allowed to touch or hold any of those. If anything happens to them, if anything happens to any of those three, we must all come out. This time, we are not going to accept. We must all be out and say, no way, you are not getting away with it. You took away Practice Lumumba. You took away
Thomas
Sankara. You took away Gaddafi. You took away Nkrumah. You took away Sylvia Olympio. You took away Ben Medibaka. You took away Felix Muma. We are tired of it. Not anymore. On our watch, you are not going to do this on our continent. You have no right to unalive any of. How long? How long? Yes, sir. How long gonna go this suffer? Abdul Salam na fake man. Now he put that constitution for your head, yo. Abdul Salam na fake man. Now military man can't tell us so na get constitution. Now lie yo, na fake, na fraud oh. That constitution. Now in they take close to now yo. Me una wake up, whoa. Moka berenio, I just they wonder. 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 Berenio, I just they wonder. Moka berenio, I just they wonder. Moka berenio, I just they wonder. Moka berenio, I just they wonder. My people, I want make una know so. Self-determination, oh, na your right, yo. My people, I want make una know so. Self-determination, na your right, yo. You must fight for your rights. You must stand for your rights. You must get up, stand up. You must tell your people for your village, for your town, for your city. Any inside country where you there, oh, Atiku, Emiloko, Obita Obino be the solution. That the solution 9 be the solution. Yes, oh, come on. Make una wake up. Make una wake up. Time done now. You be Yoruba man. You be Biafran. I want make una know. Determination na your right, you. Hey, 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 Yoruba land na your land yo. Middle belt na your land yo. Hausa land na your land yo. Biafra land na your land yo. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. Ra, 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 oh. Thank you all so very much. I hope you enjoyed that. You can
Yes,
download the
yes,
song
yes,
on
yes,
iTunes.
yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Radam,
Thank
radam,
you.
radam, radam,
Thank you.
radam, radam,
Thank you.
radam, radam,
Thank you.
radam.
I'll be back later on. Thank
Oh.
you,
I know
Mansa.
this
Thank
supposed
you.
to win Grammy.
Oh,
I know
thank you.
this supposed to win Grammy.
Oh, thank
This
you.
boy is gonna sing chaka 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 for no reason. They go win Grammy.
Yes.
And he go have a next man. He go run him up a batty.
Exactly.
He go balls go kill our ass. Eh? This is this positive message that
Thank
we
you.
need to hear
Yes.
about ourselves.
Yes.
Tell us about
Absolutely.
self-determination.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
All these fear crop people.
Thank
This
you.
is the message that we need to listen. This is what need to win Grammy. Not
Thank you.
chaka chaka.
Yes, thank you. Listen, thank you all so much. I'll be back
You see
later
me?
on. Yes. Listen,
Well,
it's a
man,
pleasure.
this is the time,
It
man.
is the time. The
I
time
go
is now.
download and me. I go
Thank
listen
you.
to this tune. You
Thank
go
you.
kill me.
Thank you.
Especially
Down.
when you go to Nigeria,
Yes.
I go slave camp.
Yes,
And you're
exactly.
right.
Yes, it is.
Before Nigeria, you have Ibafra.
Exactly.
You have Yoruba land.
Exactly.
You have all this land before.
Exactly.
This Niger, where this Nigeria name come
Exactly.
from?
Exactly.
The slave master will give you this name. That's not your name.
Exactly. Thank you. Listen, thank you so much, my brother. I'll be back later on. Catch up with you guys.
Manners.
It's a pleasure. Bye. Listen, we are going to free.
Respect,
Africa
respect.
is free. Spiritually, we are free.
True.
We are going to manifest it. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I'll be back later on.
Ashe,
Thank you.
ashe,
Bye.
ashe.
Bye,
Ote,
guys.
ote,
Bye.
ote.
Ote. Imote. Bye now. Bye, guys. Okay. So I hope you enjoy that. Wow. Yes. The energy was real. Sorry about that. Yeah. So like I said, the song, I don't know, it's been network issues, but anyway, we're back. It's Citizen AY. Thank you for watching. You've been listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth. But don't forget, you can download the song at iTunes and on Spotify. It is Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth. By Abatletron. Thank you and bye for now. Bye for now. Bye, guys. Bye. Okay. I'm just trying to get this right. So, okay.